Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is your favorite girl. If you're watching me for the first time, welcome. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers who have so far subscribed to my channel. Without wasting time, I have brought you a new topic, a very interesting one. Today I want us to talk about the German job seeker visa. I want us to talk about the German job seeker visa. So far I have made videos about how you can come to Germany as a volunteer. If you haven't seen the videos, just check under my videos and you will see how you can come to Germany as a volunteer. So we have finished with the volunteers. Now let us concentrate with the highly qualified skilled workers who would want to work in Germany. So if you are a highly qualified skilled worker, if you are working in a highly qualified profession, then this video is the right video for you. So the German government came up with a program called German Seeker Visa to enable high skilled workers or people working in highly qualified professions to be able to come to Germany and apply for a job in a duration of within a duration of 6 months. So make sure you watch this video to the end, because all the topics I'm going to cover from the beginning to the end are very important. So let us first see what is a job seeker visa. Then we'll talk about the eligibility criteria for a job seeker visa to Germany. We will also see how to apply for it, list of documents that you need for the application, and booking appointment at the embassy. Last but not least, my suggestions to do before you come to Germany and after you arrive in Germany. So all those steps are very important. You don't have to skip any of them. So make sure you watch this video to the end. And as you do so, please subscribe to my channel and click the reminder button so that you don't miss any important information. So what is a job seeker visa? A job seeker visa is a kind of visa that the German government came up with to enable highly skilled professionals to be able to come to Germany and look for a job within a duration of 6 months. So within 6 months you should be able to have gotten a job, or you can, if you're lucky, you get a job before that. But after the 6 months are over, then you have to go back to your country. Within that 6 months, you are not allowed to work in Germany. It is just for seeking. The purpose of this visa is for seeking a job. So once the visa is finished, it's over, and you're not able to get a job within the period of 6 months, then you have to go back to your country and stay for at least 6 months before applying again. So there are several eligibility criteria that allows you to apply for this visa. So what are the eligibility criteria for this visa? So for you to think of applying for this kind of visa, you must be a bachelor. You must have a bachelor or master's degree that is equivalent to a German qualification. Let's say you're a graduate, you have a bachelor or you have a master's. It should be equivalent to the German degree standard. So if you are a bachelor or a master's degree holder, you don't need a German language to apply for this program. But if you are a highly skilled professional who doesn't have a degree or a master, but you got your qualifications through a vocational training, let's say through a college, then you must in addition have a German language certificate of B1, minimum B1. So who are these highly skilled workers, or what kind of professions are we talking about? These are professions like let me say computer science, computer engineering. Let me just read because I wrote everything down so that I don't forget any important point. These are web designers. If you have done web designing, software engineering, software developers, electric engineering, architecture, architects, mathematicians, doctors, scientists, those kind of professions are the kind of professions they're looking for, yeah, because this kind of professions are rarely occupied here in Germany. They don't have enough Germans to occupy this kind of places, so that's why they're taking people from outside Germany to come and fill in this work vacancies. Okay, so apart from having a vocational training or bachelor or master's degree, you must also have 5 years of experience in your field of work. Yeah, at least 5 years of working experience. Another point, you must show proof of funds. Yeah, you must show proof of funds by showing bank statements, or you must have around 6,000 euros in a blocked account. 6,000 euros are around, in Kenya shillings, around 600 and something thousand, or depending on the exchange rate, around 600 and something thousand, or 700 and something thousand Kenya shillings, thereabouts. Or maybe you have a friend or a relative in Germany who is ready to sponsor your stay within these 6 months, and the person will write you a letter of commitment. Yeah, so if you have someone who can write for you a letter of commitment, then this person will state that he or she will take care of your stay within that 6 months period. Then it is okay. Then you don't need proof of funds. So another thing you need is travel insurance, travel and health insurance. Travel stroke health insurance. Normally, they sell it as a package. Travel and health insurance together. They're not two different insurances. Yeah, we will also talk about that in another video, where you can get cheaper insurance. Yeah, there are affordable insurance covers for such kind of travel. Yeah, so we have talked about the eligibility criteria. So now let us look at the documents that you will need for the application process. Yeah, you want to start the application process, so you need to put documents together because you don't want to miss out anything. So you gather all the documents, then you fill two forms. All this form you'll find it at the website, the embassy website. Go to the embassy website in your country, check under this kind of visa, Jobseeker visa. Then you will see the application forms. Fill the 2 application forms. Then you need to put your passport ready. Be sure that your passport is not expiring soon. You carry with you 3 photographs, the 3 passport photographs, sorry. Yeah, then you have the proof of insurance, travel insurance and medical insurance, the proof of funds, whether it is a bank statement or a blocked account with around the one I said around 6,000 euros. Yeah. You also need you need a CV. Yeah, a CV and a cover letter. In this cover letter, you should explain your purpose of coming to Germany. Why do you want to come to Germany? Yeah, and which methods are you going to use to look for a job? What are your plans? The plan you're going to make so that you can be able to get the job quickly within this short period. Yeah, so you just explain everything, your purpose of coming to Germany, for how long you're coming, how long are you planning to stay, yeah, and how you're planning to get the job. Okay, so then also you have to show proof of your academical qualifications, your degrees, your college certificates, and before you reach up to that stage, you must have checked whether they are equivalent to the German university qualifications. You do that through a website called Anabin. I will link the link. I'll put the link to that website here in my description box. Yeah, the only thing is that website is in German, but I have made another video explaining, going with you through step by step where to click. It is in German, and it will be a problem for you. So I have gone step by step, showing you where to click, how to check your qualification, what is it equivalent to in German, yeah, whether it is recognized in Germany or not. Yeah, then you need also proof of accommodation for 6 months. That means you have to book a hotel. I would suggest you book a hotel through there is this booking.com. There are a lot of places where you can book accommodation, but booking.com you'll find cheaper accommodation. So you have to book accommodation for 6 months. Yeah, that doesn't mean that you have to pay everything at the once. So normally booking.com you can pay when you're almost traveling. So once you have finished with the embassy and you've shown your booking, then you can go back and cancel this reservation, and when you come to Germany you will find a way. You can book apartment for a few days as you look for a nice place where you can finally settle for 6 months, a cheaper, affordable place where you can be able to cook also. So that was about accommodation. Then you've put the documents together, then now you can go ahead and book the embassy appointment. Getting the German embassy appointments, it's not easy all over the world. So you have to know what times to do the appointment, what times can you find an available appointment. Normally, if you go to the website at night or at midnight, then it is always easy to get appointments. Yeah, not that you know in advance, not that when you go there you don't find appointment then you give up. No, you have to try over and over and over until you get an appointment. Yeah, so once you get an appointment, then you attend the interview with the required documents. So note that different embassies in different countries will still or might still ask you for additional documents. They have the right to ask you for additional documents apart from the ones I've named for you here. But even before you reach this point, you will have gone to the embassy website and checked on your own what are the requirements that you need. Yeah, and then you bring with you the requirements that they've written there. Yeah, these are just the basic requirements that they must ask for. Okay, so the visa fee normally is around 75 euros. Okay, so once you get the job seeker visa, then you can fly to Germany. So if you're lucky and you happen to come to Germany, now let us talk about your arrival. Now what happens? For example, you have booked the hotel and you already cancelled the reservation, and maybe you just booked for 2 nights or 3 nights in another place. What do you do now once you arrive? So once in Germany, as I said before, you have 6 months to get a job. Yeah, so the first 10 days, use the first 10 days to settle down, to look for a nice apartment, Normally there are a lot of apartments here that people can share. Maybe you can share an apartment 2 or 3 people, and then you share the rent. It will be cheaper. There are also student hostels even with cooking possibilities where you can cook. There are cheaper accommodation possibilities apart from hotels. I would suggest that for maybe the first 5 nights you can book in a hostel, students hostel. You can get a place that goes for 10 euros per night, or even between 10 euros and 20 euros per night. That is affordable. Maybe the first 5 nights, as you arrange yourself to get a nice apartment where you can stay for that period of time. So what else do you do once you arrive apart from looking for the apartment? The second thing you'll do once you arrive is you have to go and register, because in Germany everybody is registered. You have to go to the office where they register people. It's called Bürgeramt. Go to the Bürgeramt and get yourself registered. Give the address where you're staying. That one is very, very important. Once you get the permanent place where you want to stay, the apartment, you'll go and register again because it's very important to get registered. Also try to build a network around you, have people around you, socialize with the people that you find there. Maybe they're also looking for jobs, or they've been here already for long, because through networking you'll find your ways. You'll be able to find your ways here in Germany very fast, and you'll be able to integrate very fast. And maybe you don't know that one person knows another person that knows another person that knows where there's a job vacancy. So socializing and networking is very, very important. Then once you settle with the apartment or where to stay, then you start making job applications, morning, day, night, writing job applications, attending interviews, and I believe that it won't take long before you get a job. So I forgot to tell you what to do before you land in Germany. As you're in the process, putting the documents together, and so on. Before you even go to the embassy, you have to start doing some things. I would suggest start learning German. Even if you have a degree or a master, a bachelor even if you have a degree or a master's, of course you don't need German language qualifications, but it is of an added advantage. So if you can speak German, your chances of getting a job faster are let me say 70% higher. Because most of the companies have German speaking employees. And also, for you to be living in Germany for that 6 months, you will be communicating in German wherever you go, whether you want to go to supermarket or to the hospital. Everywhere you want to go, German is the language of communication. So for you to navigate easier, it will be of added advantage if you can learn the German language. And also it will help you to get a job very fast, to be considered very fast, because you are not the only person applying for these jobs. And chances are, no matter how high qualified you are, they will take the person who speaks German before they take you. So just consider it as an added advantage. Up to B1 certificate, or even A2, it doesn't matter. A2, B1, just try. So you can also start applying for jobs while still in your country. Don't wait until you finally come here, so that when you come here you will have time for other things, because the 6 months is a very short time to do all the things once, to do everything once. Write CV, start applying for jobs, do this, learn German. So start preparing in advance from your country. Start applying for jobs. before you land here, start check if your CV is written in a German standard or in a European standard. Let me just say in a German standard. The Germans have their own standard of writing a CV. How you write a CV in Germany is not how you write a CV in USA or in UK or wherever. They have their own way of writing a CV. It is called tabellarisch. In a table, I don't know how to put it in English. Just Google how a German CV should look like, and they have enough free templates that you can use and write your CV. Yeah, your CV must not be in German in this case. Just leave it in English, but make sure you put it in a German how they want it to be. Yeah. So you can also use this time to, I've said, you can start applying for jobs online, and yeah, the platforms where you can find German jobs are platforms like Xing, as Xing, Xing, or Stepstone, or LinkedIn, or Indeed, and many more. There are a lot. These are just the ones that I gathered for you. Yeah, so check them out, and you always write DE instead of .com. For example, www.xing.de or www.stepstone.de, LinkedIn, Indeed, and many more others. I will also link these online platforms under my description box. Yeah, I'm making everything easier for you as much as I can. Yeah, also try to make an online profile with LinkedIn. Yeah, make your professional online profile so that companies can easily find you, and you can be lucky that you even get a job before you come here. Yeah, so you already start the process from there to make things easier for you. It could be that you're only coming for an interview, that you already have job offers and you're just coming using the visa to come for an interview. Okay. Yeah, so once you are lucky and have gotten a job, then you have to, because you cannot work with this visa, it is just meant for looking for a job, for a job search purpose, as I said before. Once you're able to get a job, then now your Jobseeker visa is going to be cancelled, and you get not a permanent residence, you get a residence permit. Yeah, so your residence permit will also depend how much time you get in this residence permit, will also depend on how long your contract is. Maybe you have a 2 years contract or even a 1 year contract. Yeah, most of the companies, they will first give you a 1 year contract. Some they will give you a 2 years contract, and some they can just take you permanently directly without any contract, contract. Yeah, so the residence permit duration, the time they'll give you, will depend on how much time you'll be given. Yeah, so every time they prolong your contract, then your residence permit will also be prolonged up to the time you've been prolonged. Yeah, so after you have settled and maybe you've finished your probation time, then now you can arrange on how to bring your family over, because with this kind of visa, once you're able to get a job and you're working here, you can bring your family. You can, if you're a married person, you can come, you can bring your spouse and your children over here. Yeah, so that is the advantage of this kind of program. So once you have settled here for some time using the working visa, I think it's after 5 years, after working and settling here for 5 years, then now you are eligible to apply for a permanent residence. Yeah, so after staying for 5 years, you can now apply for a permanent residence. Yeah, and if you happen to stay for after 8 years, then now you qualify to apply for a German citizenship. Yeah, that's all actually. If you have any question concerning this topic, please ask me under my comment section here, or any suggestion. If you have any suggestion, anything that I've forgotten, you can write it in my comment section and we can discuss about it. It is an open discussion. We are just trying to help each other. Okay, I will, as I've said before, I'll put everything in my description box, all the links, everything, all the links I've talked about, I'll put them in my description box. Yeah, so until another, I will upload another video again with another topic, how to go through this Unabin website, because it is in German. Then yeah, don't miss it out. It will be very important for you. Okay, until then, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.